Good morning, guys. It looks like we have a beautiful spring day ahead of us, and it's perfect timing because this week's video is sponsored by Simple Retro, and they have sent me 2 outfits with pieces from their spring collection. So let's try them on and find an outfit for this lovely day. Second iced coffee of my morning. Red cheeks. This is the dress, and then to add some extra warmth, because it is still early spring here, I thought it would be cute to use this jacket that is also from Simple Retro. I think this red and light blue is a really good match. So that is look number 1. This one screams spring picnic. I think this calls for a nude lipstick. That would also work really well. It's the perfect color match with the embroidery. But I'm just gonna try the cardigan because that's really cute as well. It almost has a religious Sunday feel to it. Going to church. I'm gonna wear these earrings or something more subtle like these. And so this one became the second outfit. I'll wear this today because it's super easy to throw a coat on top, and it is still coat temperatures here in Denmark. So thank you so much to Simple Retro for sponsoring this week's video and for sending over these adorable outfits. They have given me a discount code Elise10 for 10% off everything on their webshop. I'm going to put all of the information under this video, and now let's go and enjoy this amazing weather. City browse is over. I found some wooden eggs to hang on the branch I cut down from my magnolia in the garden this morning, so we can decorate for Easter. I also bought some bulbs, some tulip bulbs. I am picking up some vintage boxes. There is a list of things that you need to do before Thursday this week, because from Thursday to Tuesday next week everything's gonna be pretty much closed down for Easter. Yep, picking up boxes. Oh, we need some air. the sun is still out, I'm just happy in my brain. Even though I've just spent 1 hour on the phone talking to my webshop hosts, I have had massive issues and struggles with my emailing system. So now I have a totally new email. Everything should be working within like the next hour. So that was and has been, but nothing can take away my excitement today when the weather is this amazing. So, things I bought in the city: some colored paper to make signs for the windows, because I'm planning to open up the studio on the 6th of April. I think that's next Saturday. Bought a fish. No. I found a few yellow candles for these like Easter days. Some new acrylic paint. Some peanut butter. There's a recipe I want to test out. But most important, I bought beautiful wooden eggs to hang up on my branch. I now officially have my own wooden egg Easter collection. They're all retro, really cool. I should have picked a place for the bird first. Doo-doo! It's about time to move my small pine tree from Christmas time to somewhere else in the garden to make space for spring and summer, and then I can bring it back here when the calendar says December again. And then to tackle another flower bed in my garden, and this one is full of roses, perennials, and the apple tree in the middle. My effort can also be appreciated from my living room window. The amount of sticks popping up from the ground has been decreased massively. Looks great. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday and the last work day before the Easter holiday. Yesterday I did a food shop because the stores are going to be closed for a few days. And I did an impulse buy and I bought a birdhouse for the garden. I think it's so cute. I actually have a garden that's full of birdhouses like hidden in bushes everywhere. And I think it's one of the reasons why birds feel safe in this space. And I just loved this one. I think it's so adorable. So I'm going to hang that up somewhere tonight. Looks like we're gonna see the sun a bit again today, which is, yeah, I'm really feeling the holiday spirit and just like I'm so excited about a few days off. So let's head to the studio and get the last bits done, and also to see the wallpaper. I can't wait to see it. I'm a little bit nervous because what if it looks nothing like I hoped, or if the quality is bad? Here's one good and hope. This is number one. That is a peek of what it's gonna look like. It's very hard to imagine, but I still believe in it, I think. These are all different, that's why they have numbers. So it's gonna look like a big watercolor painting with flowers and birds on my wall. It's going to be so much fun. That was it. It is Easter holiday time. I've just had a few hours of like just crossing things off the list. Emails, orders, sold my 2 velvet chairs, they got picked up. Just like taking out the trash. I kind of act as if I was going away for a long time. It's gonna be 4 days. That's unusual, so I'm gonna head out with orders, and then it's just time to relax. Oh no. My lemon tree is enjoying its first shower, outdoor shower of the season. It's mild today, it's 13 degrees, maybe warmer in the sun. And for Denmark, that's pretty good for the end of March. So another yellow pop of color for the house. It's cute. And I love these blue vases that I've thrifted with gold, this one. So I'm gonna bake. I'm gonna attempt to bake something in my cheat oven. I saw a recipe on Instagram and I've been loving peanut butter recently. I want to try and make that. It should be like a healthier option, like at least healthier than getting something from the bakery. So we will see if they're good. Flour, baking powder, oats, dark chocolate, banana and peanut butter. I'm gonna use 2 bananas. I'll add some baking powder because I want to. Peanut butter. I'll try with that. It's warming. So my oven has, for some unknown reason, decided to work today. It works approximately 1 out of 10 times you turn it on. And today's one of those days. So we're gonna make it in the big oven. That's a lot easier. I can make everything on one sheet, I think. So I'm gonna place these out. And I'll pop in some dark chocolate. Dry white wine. Smell great. They look and smell so good. And this is, by the way, what I just unpacked. We're gonna have an Easter lunch in my family on Saturday, and because we love Greece so much, we have bought, or I have bought, some drinks produced. This is beer, Mythos. I also got some white wine and some sparkling wine. So yeah, it's gonna be a good Easter lunch made Greek. I saw them break it over in 2 on Instagram, so that's just what I'm gonna try to do. Just like, it looks like a bun. I didn't exactly follow the recipe I found on Instagram, so I think I'm gonna write down what I did and then try to perfect it, because this is really good for like a pretty healthy afternoon sweet tooth something. This is The son decided to leave our spring party early. I'm not happy about it, but I respect her decision, and I'm ready to go out into the garden and hang up my new birdhouse and maybe just like pop around for a bit. You know, there's plenty to do. I think this is gonna be a really nice spot in the garden. This is also where I plan to get a cherry tree. Then with the roses, maybe a rose here, and the veggie path. I took some pictures for Bohemian Wonders, and then I almost took off these decorations under my eyes. Stopped myself and I thought, why do that? And it ties together really well with a question I got on my Instagram, that is a saying that you follow There is a saying, and I came up with it in my own head, and it's like, I'd rather be remembered for being too much, than forgotten. It's a saying that kind of gives me the courage to just do things that I want to do. So I'm going to keep them on. And then I'm going to answer a few questions that you guys have left me under the community tab here on YouTube. So sit back and relax, and I'm going to answer a few of these. Funny enough, the question with the most thumbs up is, did Blumenhaus magazine contact you for a specific reason? Is there a possible opportunity there? Not for now, I think. I think they just wanted to meet me actually, because we've been in contact, and they follow me on social media. So not right now, but they said that they might be back like in June, and if I see them again, and maybe at some point, we'll see. They could feature my garden. I mean, in the summertime, they're so beautiful. There are two questions here that are kind of the same. Have you thought of upgrading a building on your property and use it for your clothing store? My property is small, guys. There's nowhere you can build a new house, or that's like not possible at all. On top of that, there are regulations, so you can only build a certain amount of square meters on a property. My entire property is around 500 square meters. I think that explains a lot. You are so creative and artistic. Is this something your entire family is like? No. Definitely not. And I did read somewhere not that long ago that creativity is not something you're either born with or you're not born with. It's a muscle that you practice. It's a muscle that you... That would have been easier in Danish. But no, so I don't know why that's a path I've kind of ended on. Like, pretty much everything I do as a job is creative in some way and about creating. So I don't know why. It is a mystery. It is. There are some questions regarding like pets and my plans for the garden this year that I have answered in a video not that long ago, so I'm gonna skip those. Have you ever thought about moving your business and yourself to a different Danish city or even abroad? When I was looking at houses on the countryside, like bigger houses where I could bring my studio, I was looking in other cities. Abroad is probably no. It's I mean, it's taken me a few years to just get used to all of the rules and things I have to take into consideration to run a business here in Denmark. So moving it to another country with different rules and tax regulations, and I could not imagine doing that on my own. That would just be mental. So my business is definitely staying in Denmark. Living abroad was something my ex-boyfriend, if I still call him my ex, sometimes I'm like, no, he's off the board. That's a total different conversation. Anyway, the guy that I was with for a short amount of time, not that long ago, we talked about living in a different country for a period to try something else, and it would have been interesting. It would have been fun, but I'm probably not going to do that on my own. I would love to travel more, but to move to a different country is not a plan. The last question I'm going to answer is how old I am. Guys, I'm turning 30 in 1 month. I only have another month to get used to it. It's gonna be a rough day. So that was all for this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to a few days off, just like hanging out. I hope the weather is gonna go back to sunny. This would be ironic, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Simple Retro for sponsoring this week's video. It's been a month of like, I've had a sponsorship for every video this month. You have no idea how proud that makes me, and just like, it feels like that, like, stamp that my channel is good enough for brands to want to work with me, like good brands, brands I have respect for and that I really like. And it's just financially, just, yeah, it's just very, very nice, and just, I'm really proud. So thank you. Yeah, just thank you guys. Have a lovely Easter, and I'll see you next week for wallpapering and more spring feels. Bye guys.